Happy Moon Day. Welcome to another episode of Magical Moon Day with May. And when I say episode, I mean live reading. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm May, or Athena, or Megan, and I run my spiritual practice called Your Peace Path. You can check me out on my website, and the link is in my bio. It's also called you can also just search thepeacepath.net. If you're interested in booking a session, whether that be a reading, a sound healing, or energy work, Reiki. Now that we're talking about Reiki, I have a collective Reiki that's going on tomorrow night. And I offer these distance sessions. There is no live, but I offer these distance sessions as a really discounted way for people to cleanse and balance their energy. Reiki is a form of Japanese energy healing. I am a Reiki master. I've been doing Reiki for, I think, about 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. I've lost, my time is weird ever since the pandemic. So yeah, if you would like to join, you can check out my website, or you can just DM me your name and use the PayPal link. It is $12.12 per person. And if you have anything in particular, any areas that you would like me to focus on, I do recommend having a private session for those areas so that I can spend some more time focusing on the physical, emotional, or spiritual body for any energy work that you may need. So let's see what else. I've been doing cards for 20 years. If you've had a reading with me and you haven't left me a review or haven't shared your experience, please do share your experience, because before social media, in the 20 years before we had social media and we were sharing, before it wasn't so common to get a card reading, people kind of kept it private, but it's very important to share your experience, and I really appreciate the support and people coming out and sharing their experiences, because that helps me share my gift with the world as well, my gifts. All right, so this is going to be the week ahead reading, and if you would like cards pulled for you at the end of the reading, you can drop your comment and I will pull some cards for you from one of the decks that I use for this week. I pulled we're also going to use the Power of Surrender deck this week because we have full moon. So let's see what we're ready to let go of. But first, we're going to pull from our Keep Calm and Trust God deck and see what the Creator would like to convey to us about what we should focus on this week. Oh, I love this. It says, the Lord says, I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. I will advise you and watch over you. Psalms 32:8. And on the back it says, keep calm and trust God. Keep calm and trust God. So if you've been worried or frustrated, just really surrender and have faith. And, things may just be working a little bit slow, especially, with this Capricorn full moon, buck moon. Our earth signs are the longest ones for us to, our earth manifestations are the longest ones that, the pentacle, just like the pentacles it's the materialization of all the spiritual work that you do. So be patient. All right, so we're going to pull from the Color Prism Oracle next. And if you've been watching my lives over the weeks, you know that I've been pulling from this deck as kind of like our card of the day for the whole week. So let's see what we need to know for Monday. Let's ask for a spiritual guidance from the Creator and our spirit team and our honorable ancestors. What is it that we need to know for Monday? Okay. Happiness. So prioritizing joy, doing things that bring you joy and happiness, being around people that bring you happiness. Maybe you reached out to some people today just to touch base, or just really surrendering and realize how many blessings that you do have. So enjoying that and giving yourself space to enjoy happiness. Next card we have for Tuesday is energy. So happiness, carrying that energy. Ooh, carrying that energy. Happiness is an orange card. This is like a red-orange card. So, you know, Tuesday is Mars Day. So that's the day to get stuff done. So that's, Spirit is saying, use that energy to your benefit, okay? And also to the full moon. So clearing energy and also focusing on the sacral chakra and your personal power. The Wednesday card that we have is ideation, another orange card. So lots of sacral chakra here. The beginning of this week, lots of intense energy. Wednesday is really a good day to get focused and start to communicate, whether that be with, you know, the people that you're in relationships with. You know, Mars is Mercury Day, the day of communication, but also too, getting clear on what type of communication that you want to have with these people, and with all people that you interact with as well. So let's see, for Thursday we have fear. All right, Thursday, there could be a lot of fear, there could be a lot of worry. A lot of that may be just because we have that full moon energy, or really just realizing that in order to use our energy to focus on what it is that we want, then we may have to let go of some things or create space or be patient, okay? But not letting fear run the show. Our Friday cards, okay, these both came out the same time. So Friday may be a more isolated time. You may have to isolate from certain people, but there's also confidence. So using that fear to remember that, you know, maybe it's just that you could be picking up on other people's fear as well. So don't be afraid to kind of do your own thing that day. You may have to isolate or just kind of lay low and trust and let your confidence lead you. Saturday, we have rejection. So Saturday, some things might happen that you didn't anticipate or were kind of hoping would work out differently. But do not worry, okay? Things happen for a reason. Rejection is protection sometimes. So there could be something completely better for you. So trust that. Sunday, we have consciousness. A beautiful card for Sunday. A beautiful card for Sunday because we can really surrender. We have two other cards that are sticking out, so I'm going to read them as well. We have sweetness and sadness, okay? If something doesn't bring you sweetness, it could make you sad, but again, that's that rejection and confidence card is like, okay, well, if it doesn't make you feel good, don't continue to put yourself through it, all right? And be honest with yourself. You know, that's part of that consciousness and awareness. So be honest with yourself. Where can you be more sweet with yourself, and where can you give yourself grace? We are still in Cancer season, okay? So you could just be feeling very emotional. I mean, my moon is on Cancer and I've definitely been feeling very emotional. So just kind of be easy with yourself. Give yourself grace. At the bottom of the deck, we have illumination. So some things are going to be brought to the surface this week. And just trust that it's for your highest good, because like the keep calm and trust God card says, you know, Spirit is guiding you. You know, so trust. Keep your faith, keep your calmness, and trust. All right, so the next deck that we're going to be pulling from is the Affirmators Tarot. Let's see what this tarot deck would like to share with us for this week. So the first card that came out is Death. And this is a really significant card, you know, not meaning literal death, but really just kind of being honest with ourselves. You know, that's why I also pulled out the Surrender deck as well. But the Death card is like getting rid of stuff. Like, we have this full moon. It's a great time before the full moon to cleanse, which is why I'm holding the Reiki tomorrow night. We're really just going to cut stuff off that doesn't need to be with us anymore. This is kind of like a time of rebirth, especially with this Cancer season. I think we're just learning how to nurture ourselves a lot better, and really listening to our intuition. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yes. So being clear in your mind, not allowing your mind to run the show. You know, we did have that Friday fear card, or that Thursday card, which was fear. So not letting fear guide you. Remembering that your thoughts are your, you know, that's how you're gonna keep things clear and move forward in unison with spirit. Okay, because the swords is the suit of the mind. So really just being clear and being powerful with your thought and not letting it run rampant, okay? Then we have the Tower card. So like I said earlier with that rejection card when we in the other deck, is like things could be falling apart, what you perceive that it's falling apart, but it's for your best interest, okay? There's something's gonna go a better way, or you don't want to force it just yet because some other things have to fall into, you know, place. The next card that we have is the King of Wands. So we had the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. This could be a male fire sign. Also to the Queen of Swords. This one could be a Scorpio. Could have, you know, Scorpio coming through, helping you get clear on what it is that you want. We had the Queen of Swords. This could be any air suit or any air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. That Tower card is just the change that we may not be aware of, but it's for our highest good. And then we have the King of Wands. So this could be a fire sign. This could be a Leo. This could be a Sagittarius. This could be an Aries, okay? But this also could just be that we are really stepping into our fullest potential of being a wise creator and really working in unison with spirit, because the next card that we have is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is really giving us balance with our emotions, and being in Cancer season is the time really to take that, you know, is really the perfect time to take and really take stock of how you feel, and making sure that there's harmony between all of your relationships, okay? And really just standing in that power. Something that we could not be seeing is the Five of Cups, okay? We could be lamenting. That could be that sadness, and that death card is really like, you know, getting kind of sidetracked with something that didn't go the way that you planned. But again, sometimes rejection is spiritual protection, so don't worry about it so much. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. So it's gonna be okay, because we want the Six of Cups. We need to get clear in our mind. We need to get clear in our intentions. That was that ideation card for Wednesday. So really getting clear on how we want to communicate, what things we are going to accept, what things we are not, what things we're gonna dead, because we had that death card, right? We're gonna dead some stuff that's not working, okay? That's okay. Don't not do it, and then the Tower come, and then you'd be like, oh shit, I should have listened to my intuition. Because then some other shit's gonna happen, and then you're gonna be frustrated because you didn't trust your intuition. So remember, spirit is only gonna give you a little bit of information to see if you're ready to take that step. So trust God, really check in with your spirit, and don't sacrifice yourself for. Don't sacrifice what you have worked so hard for worrying about one cup, okay? Worrying about that one thing that didn't go the way that you wanted to. But sometimes it's not about that. It's about us surrendering the ego so that spirit can do its thing, okay? Let's pull from the Psychic Tarot deck next. Let's see what signs come out from this deck. Now, this deck kind of called to me today, as well as the Power of Surrender deck. So there's messages. Let us see. So, first card we have is Patience and Planning. Exactly what I was saying. Things are going to move a little slower than what you would like them to, because this full moon, this cycle with the full moon in Capricorn is an earth sign. Everything that we've been manifesting takes time to bring forth into the physical realm. So really trusting, being patient. There is a new beginning, okay? We had that death card. That's really what that is. It doesn't always mean, you know, physical death. It just means that some things are just going to end and there's going to be new beginnings. This is also talking about a leap of faith. Okay, and then we have the light, which is the sun card. So this is a lot of clarity. You know, we did have that ideation card as well from the, you know, with the days of the week for the cards that I pulled from the Color Prism Oracle that were for the days of the week for this week. So a lot of clarity, a lot of things are just going to be illuminated. We had that illumination card as well. So just kind of surrender, be patient, observe, trust your intuition, and go forward from there, because you're powerful. That was that King of Wands energy. Okay, that was the same thing, the King of Wands, really realizing how powerful of a creator you are, especially when you're working in unison and in alignment with spirit. And at the bottom of the deck, what we could not be maybe not realizing is that we have so many things to celebrate. This is rejoice and celebration. Some people could be getting married, having babies, having birthdays, reuniting, seeing friends that you haven't seen, seeing family that you haven't seen, and really getting excited and enjoying. You know, we had that happiness card today, so maybe you just want to reach out this week, or see, you know, you're going to see some family, stuff like that. So celebrate, enjoy, okay? Really enjoy. So those were some beautiful messages from the Psychic Tarot. Next, we're going to do the power of surrender, because we have the full moon tomorrow. So let's see what things we're going to let go of. Let's see if we can get some clarity on what it is that Spirit would like us to let go of, okay? For our highest good, only and always. Okay. All right, those are our cards. So the first card that we have, quite a few came out. So we have some things that we need to let go of. We have surrender to the wisdom of your body. It says, listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. We were talking about this with the cards for the days of the week. Okay, I literally was saying this earlier. Trust how you feel around certain people. Really analyze your relationships. Trust your intuition, your body. If you don't feel right around somebody, trust that, okay? That rejection could be protecting you from some shit that you're not really seeing right now, or not able to see clearly. So be patient, okay? Be calculated, all right? The next card that we have is surrender to spirit. Y'all know I preach this literally every single live, all the time. You need to surrender to spirit. We are spiritual beings, okay? This vessel is this vessel here. It's much more than that on the inside. So surrender to spirit. It says, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. Because there's miracles coming. It says surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So being well prepared to receive anything beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, do not limit yourself. Then we have surrender to passion. I'm laughing because of the next card. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. We had 3 fire cards in a row for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. That also could be very much full moon as well, full moon energy that we're feeling. It says focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So again, that's kind of linking into the wisdom of your body. It's like you can tell how you feel around certain people. Those people that make you feel good, those are the ones that you should surround yourself with, okay? And I'm laughing because the next card was surrender and healthy relationships. It says let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And the last card that we have is surrender to trust. And this was basically the card that I pulled from the Keep Calm and Trust God deck. It says trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident. We got the confident card as well. It says take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And you know, that's part of working with spirit, is like really trusting that you're on the right path. Yeah. So the last deck that we're gonna do, actually no, that's not true. We have 2 more. We have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and then we have the Ascension cards that I'm going to pull from. I'm not going to pull from the Spirit of the Animal Oracle because that's a lot of decks, and I just want to keep it a little shorter so that people can enjoy the reading for the week. Definitely watch it and, you know, comment if anything resonated with you specifically, especially if you want to come back at the end of the week and see how things transpired in alignment with this reading. So let's see what the Magical Mermaids and the Dolphins want to share with us for Cancer season. What do we need to know for this week, especially with this full moon energy? What is it that we need to know for our highest good? All right, we have 3 cards here. So we have Alchemy. Hey. Woo-woo. It says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So really this feels like that King of Wands energy, that like really using that energy and with all that fire energy that we have for the next couple of days, really creating. Okay, do not limit yourself. If you're feeling in the flow, really take advantage of that energy. A new dawn. This is like that new beginning card, and this says the worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So get excited. And then we have the Ready Set Go card. All right, so it says now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. That was really that Surrender to Passion card as well. So those are really exciting. And let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. We have Consult an Expert. So maybe you've been worried about something either with health or something legal wise. It says more information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in the area. So this could be like getting a lawyer, getting a second opinion at a doctor, going to the doctor if you've been feeling like you need to go to the doctor. Do not assume that you know everything about the situation, because nobody knows it all, right? That's part of us learning and being in this life experience. It's like I don't know if you guys ever, this is one of my favorite sayings, the wise man knows that he knows nothing at all, because life is ever moving and things change, right? And if you're still alive, you probably don't know it all, and that's okay, because that's why we're here, to learn. So let's see what the Ascension deck would like to share with us for the week ahead, and then we will wrap up the collective reading for this week and conclude the Magical Moon Day with May reading. Please like, share, comment, follow, all that good stuff. You can save it as well. Share it to your story. Tell your friends about the experience. You know, come back, watch it later in the week, see how things have transpired, how it aligns with what's going on. Oh, okay, that's our card. The Veil of Illusion. Ooh, good one. The Veils of Illusion. When we incarnate, we go through the veil of amnesia and the 7 veils of illusion who we truly are. When you dissolve these veils, you become fully enlightened. To do this, you are called on to take mastery, believe in the spiritual world, practice unconditional love, honor animals and the nature kingdom, walk with masters and angels, see that all is connected, and finally live as an enlightened being. You are invited to ask the unicorns to work with you to remove your veil of illusion so that you can become an enlightened master. And the affirmation here is, I am one with everything. So really walking that path of enlightenment, you know, enlightenment is kind of like a forever journey. And understanding that once you become more spiritually aware of the energy that you bring and more responsible for your own energy, you know, you really do change the world with your presence. It could be a smile to a stranger or a kind gesture, or, you know, you could be in the same place as somebody that needs help and you were put there to help them. So don't take those lessons lightly. So that is the end of the Magical Moon Day with May episode, the weekly reading. If you resonated with this, please leave me a comment. If anybody would like a card pulled for them, the decks that I used were Keep Calm and Trust God, Color Prism Oracle, Psychic Tarot, Affirmators Tarot, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, the Power of Surrender, and the Ascension cards. I don't know if I said them all. I think that is all of them. So if anybody would like a card pulled, you can drop your comment now. If not, I will wrap this up. And y'all can have a wonderful... I think you're the only one. Okay. Yeah, if anybody would like a card pulled for them, yeah, you can choose from one of the decks that I just named. I try to keep it for, you know, to pull from the decks that I used for the week ahead. All right. Hi, thanks for joining. You missed the week ahead, but I'm glad that you're here. If you would like a card pulled, drop which deck you would like. If you have a specific question. Okay. I'm gonna pull from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins for you. And then Metaphysical Mama. The decks that I used this week are the Color Prism Oracle, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, Ascension cards, the Power of Surrender, Psychic Tarot, Affirmators Tarot, and Keep Calm and Trust God. So I'm going to pull for you, Amanda. Mermaids, yeah, that's what I have. All right, Amanda, you got 3 cards that popped out from this deck. It says, self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So continue to share your gifts with the world, and really putting in the effort and seeing who you can network with as well to help each other with your businesses as well. That's always a beautiful reciprocated energy. And then we have morning affirmations. It says, say positive. This was the first card. The next card says morning affirmations. So say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So Spirit would like you to start using morning affirmations, whether they be 3 little affirmations while you sip your coffee, if you drink coffee, or maybe you're in the shower and you say, you know, I'm going to have a wonderful day. I surrender to you, Spirit. I listen to my intuition. I am loved, lovable, and loving, you know, stuff like that. And then the last card that you got from the deck is helpful person. So somebody could be helping you. I was just talking about that, you know, with the networking as well. You could be coming, you know, to meet new, you could be coming into like a sense of community and really joining with a lot of like-minded people who are on the same journey as you and want to help and appreciate you. And, you know, that's a beautiful reciprocative relationship. It says someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. And, you know, with the days of the week cards, I talked about that as well. Maybe, you know, today or between today and Wednesday, you might want to talk to somebody. You might want to reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, and just kind of like network, or you could be just having a conversation with somebody and it creates a connection. So those are some really beautiful cards. I hope that you enjoy those. I hope that answered any questions that you may have for the week ahead. Metaphysical Mama, would you like a card pulled for you, honey? Let me know what deck that you would like pulled. You said you would love one. You're so welcome, hon. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate everybody that showed up today and showed out. If you're watching this later, definitely drop a comment, show some love, save it, share it. Y'all know. Help me with the algorithm. If anybody else would like a card pulled, again, last time I'll announce it. Oh, you did? Which deck? I know you said you wanted one. I don't see which deck. Would you like me to pull for you? Pick one. Definitely got you. Metaphysical Mama and Megan. Psychic Tarot about money, career, and month ahead. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I didn't see that comment in there, so let's pull for you. And then Megan, just to recap the decks that I used this week, babe, we have the Color Prism Oracle, we have the Keep Calm and Trust God, we have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, we have the Ascension deck, the Power of Surrender, the Psychic Tarot, and the Affirmators Tarot. You are welcome, Metaphysical Mama. Let's pull from this Psychic Tarot and see what messages related to money, career for this next month. What information does the Psychic Tarot and your spirit team have to share for your highest good? Okay. So the first card that came out is the Fulfillment of Wishes card. So this is very much a Nine of Cups energy. So things are going to be coming in fruition, lots of opportunities. We have this water flowing. Also, your emotions are really kind of guiding you. We have a treasure chest. We have a 9. You know, this is like really make your wish. Something new is about to begin or bloom for you. The next card that we have is Heartache and Loss. So in reaching some of your wishes, something could be lost, or, you know, things could be changing. You could be letting go of an old way of doing things, or an old way of creating finances, and just kind of like stepping into something new. This could also mean that it's important that you review where your money is going as well. Oh, thank you. Then we have mental conflict. So you could be very conflicted regarding money. But I ask for you to surrender this worry, okay? Spirit will provide you with what you need. It's more like your mental worry is creating more things to worry about, if that makes sense. So really kind of surrendering it, because the next card that you have is Rest and Rejuvenate. So it's important that you take some time for yourself, create new foundations of self-care so that things can get back into flow and you can get with a positive mindset regarding your money. You know, money is a worthwhile asset. We all need it to do certain things, but sometimes it's a trap because we get so worried about it that we're creating more of that. Okay, so kind of surrender it, you know, pray, write down, manifest all those things, you know, write down the list and your gratitude and the things that you want to bring in and how you're going to use those things that come to you. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have material and spiritual prosperity. This is a 6 of Cups. This came out in the weekly reading as well. So things are going to be prosperous, okay? Materially and spiritually. And sometimes we may not get the money that we want right now, because if you got the money right now, things wouldn't line up. So trust, okay? I do see things getting better towards the end of the month. Maybe like the 4th week in the month, okay? Also too, really just focusing on that rest and getting your mind to focus on the things that you do have and being grateful for whatever you do have, okay? So I hope those cards resonated with you, and thank you again for being here. Yes. Yeah, just kind of reviewing where money is going out, if it's not reciprocating back in. You know, maybe treating yourself on a different type of schedule. Off my routine for 2 days, so totally makes sense. Yeah, see, and sometimes it's like you may be off a schedule or a routine, but it's like also too, we can live. We have other things that happen, so don't beat yourself up about it. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on, the rest and rejuvenation. I've been really busy lately, so I hope that that message is received well, and then you take what resonates for your highest good, and whatever doesn't, you can leave that. All right, Meg, we got you next. All right, Psychic Tarot, money. Okay, so let's see what Megan needs to know related to money. Your highest good. Okay, so the first card that we have is mental conflict. Ooh, my nose is itching. I don't know if you're suffering from allergies, or you could just be like wondering about certain things that haven't come to fruition yet. Because we have the mental conflict is the first card. So you could be worried about, you know, instability or just how things are gonna go, but it's important that you just stay kind of patient, and we'll get to that card in a minute. So just don't allow your mental conflict to create stagnation in your energy, okay? You're gonna always have what you need, okay? Even if you think that but as long as you are healthy, you know, you have a roof over your head, you have food, you have a beautiful family, like all of those things are blessings. All of those things are abundance. So I know that you may want the money, but things are gonna go according to the way that they're going to go. Because the most important thing right now is that harmony. And you might have to speak up when it comes to your relationship about things that are bothering you. So don't be afraid to speak on your fears, but don't allow them to kind of run the show. Maybe you just need to have a conversation, okay? Be honest about what it is that you're worried about. And then after you've done that, let it go. Really surrender it, okay? Also, too, you may have to speak up, and this could create conflict when it comes to work environments. I'm seeing kind of like a very bossy energy, and it's kind of not jiving, if that makes sense. I don't know why that's coming through. But the next card that you have is patience and planning. So it's important that you plan what it is that you need. Yeah, I just feel like you're kind of like worried, and maybe you feel like they're not worried as much as you are, and it's creating like not resentment, but like you kind of feeling frustrated, and you feel like he doesn't maybe hear it or provide the support that you need right now. So maybe you have to step up and say something to him or to other people if they're trying to, they're trying to create mental conflict. Okay, so yeah, so the harmony is important, but also too, that doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice your needs and the things that you feel need attention. Okay, so don't be afraid to speak up. Patience and planning, this needs to be your motto. Okay, July is going to bring some more prosperity, but this is definitely not going to be until the end of the month. There could be, a new way of budgeting or some things that you can cut out that can help you create money from things that you were just kind of doing out of habit. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but there's also like, I'm feeling like there's a pillar of truth. Like there's a part of you that knows something you need to be done with something, either spending wise or, being aware that we have this full, I mean, if there's somebody that that can let you borrow it and you split it with them, that's even a way of creating money from that, okay? Just kind of becoming creative with how you're planning and knowing where you can get money from. That's not a necessity. What things are necessities? Make your list. Like, these are the things that we need. And everything else, it's like maybe you need a family vote on it. Maybe you have a hat with some things that there are extras that, okay, we're going to pick these and this is what we're going to focus on. This is where we're going to treat ourselves, but we're going to batten down and everything else, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have solitude. You may need more time by yourself to do the planning, to listen to spirit, to come up with new ideas. This could also be reading, okay? Because she's holding a book here, I feel like this could be more time just reading, more time grounding, more time just being in unison with spirit. Could be outside too, under the stars. But really, there's a lot of writing that needs to take place for you at this time. So I don't know how that resonates. Yeah, man, kids are expensive. Kids are expensive. And honestly, even if some of them are older and they can contribute, doesn't have to be a lot, but contribute something. Especially if they're of working age, that's a great way for everybody to be on the same page and realize, what it takes to run a household, and that, shit ain't free. So yeah, I hope those messages resonate well with you. I think that's everybody that wanted a card pulled. Let's see. I think that's everybody that wanted a card pulled today. But thank you for being here for another weekly reading episode of Magical Moon Day with May. If you would like to join the community Reiki, awesome. I'm so glad. If you would like to join the community Reiki, that's tomorrow night. The cutoff is 10:10. I'll be doing a remote distance Reiki at 11:11 p.m. There will be no live because I'm focusing on the energy. If you would like to join, you can DM me your full name, hit up my PayPal. It's $12.12 per person. Share this with your loved ones if you would like to join. It's a way for me to offer Reiki and cleansing and energy balancing to the community at a very discounted price. I do not recommend this if you have a physical ailment that you really need energy focused on. I do recommend booking a one-on-one for that distance session. But yeah, if you know anybody that would enjoy, receiving this Reiki cleanse, especially for the full moon, send it this way. You can also check out my website at thepeacepath.net. The link is in my bio. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. Don't forget to come back and like and save. Oh my God. Like and save and, all that stuff. Share. I was trying to say share and save at the same time. I'm not talking about shaving. But anyway, I love y'all. Let's just take a moment. I'm going to just kind of cleanse you, prepare you for the week. Let's wipe off any heavy energy. And it is 11:11 right now. So thank you all for being here. I'm sending you a lot of love, sending miracles your way, and hope that you have a beautiful, happy buck full moon. So love you. Thank you.